Everyone, wherever you might be watching me from. This is 10:32 p.m. here in Nigeria. You are connected to Morning Stream. Yeah, today we are going to be looking at the topic good debts versus bad debts. DEBT, debts, good debts and bad debt. There's this perception that most people do have when they hear of loan, they hear of debt. Please take note because of the pronunciation. It is DEBT, debt. So you see, most people do have this perception of they usually have wrong perception about debt or about loan. They usually see it in a bad light. God forbid, I will not collect loan. So today we are going to be looking at So today we are going to be looking at a situation where we can say debt is good or debt is bad. So we are going to be looking at instances, we are going to be looking at the characteristics that will make you say, oh, this debt is good or this debt is bad. So that's what we are going to be looking at in this video. So we are going to be looking at, is it good to take loan or is not good to take loan? Now at the end of this video, you will know whether it is good or not. So without wasting much of your time, let us dive into today's topic. If you are just connecting to this channel today, this is Money Stream or Stargaz Fishing. Stargaz Fishing. Where are you watching me from? Stargaz Fishing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for connecting. Stargaz Fishing. Where are you watching me from? Oh, Sam Adler. You are welcome to my live stream. Where are you watching me from? Please give me a like. Give me a like. Click on the thumb up. Okay, I'm watching from USA. Thank you for Sam Adler. You said phone. Okay, if you are just connecting, please give me the random phaeton. You are also welcome. Random phaeton, you are welcome. Give me a like. Give me a like. Please click on the thumb up at the top if you are just connecting. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Okay, today we are going to be looking at the difference between good debt and bad. Yes, that is what we are going to be looking at today. We are going to be looking at some characteristics between the good debt and the bad debt. So that's what we are going to be looking at. Okay. Now, the good debt, let's start with the good debt. The good debt is a situation where the investment you're going to make, the money you are going to get, you're using it for investment. When you get loan or you are getting money to make an investment, you can say that that debt that you've collected is a good one because you are going to use it, you are going to invest it. And you know, when you invest money, you are making returns from it. Please, if you are just connecting, give me a thumb up, please. And let me know where you're watching me from. And the other, we are going to be looking at vis-a-vis. When we look at the good debt, we look at the bad debt. I just started with the good debt. I said the good debt, one of the characteristics is that the good debt is mostly used to make your investment. When you take money for your investment, because of that purpose, we have used it for investment, you say that debt is a good one. Then the bad debt, on the other hand, when you use it for luxury, you use it to get your personal car, you use it to get your designer's clothes, your designer's wristwatch, those things that will not earn you money, we call such debt as bad debt. So that is the one of the characteristics of good debt and bad debt. So the second one is that the good debt has the potential to increase your earnings. That is the good debt. It has the potential to increase your earnings. Why the bad debt doesn't have that potential to increase earnings, right? Rather, it takes away money from your pockets. Because if you buy designer's wristwatch, you buy designer's clothes, you are going it's going to be taking money from your pocket. There's no way a designer's clothes or designer shoe that you bought to wear, there's no way it will put in money into your pocket. Rather, it's taking money out of your pocket. Yes. So that is another characteristics that you take note of for the bad debt. The bad debt doesn't have the potential to increase your earnings. Then another one is the good debt helps to build up your wealth over time, because in that case you have used it for investment, and because you have used it for investment, it will increase your earnings. It will boost your money. The investment will boost the income you will get from it, and thereby your wealth will also be built up. So the good debt, one of the characteristics of a good debt is that it will build your wealth, while the bad debt, on the other hand, will not build your wealth. Jesus wants to have a relationship with you. He loves you. Staggers fishing. Staggers fishing. Are you preaching to us? Staggers fishing, are you still there? So let me continue. The third one, I said that the good debt has the ability to build up your wealth over time, but the bad debt does not have the ability to build up your wealth. So that is one of the distinct characteristics between the good debt and the bad debt. Remember, the good debt, we use it to invest, while the bad debt is the one you use to buy your luxurious items, your designer's wristwatch, your designer's clothes, your personal car. All those things will not bring in money to your pocket. It will not bring in money to your account, but rather it will take money from you. So that is why it is called a bad debt. So the third characteristics of a bad debt is that it doesn't earn you money, it doesn't build your wealth. That is another characteristics. Then the fourth characteristic is that the good debt, it supports your long-term financial plan. It supports your long-term financial plan because you are investing, and in a long run you are going to achieve that plan, because if you are investing for a purpose. So a good debt will help you to achieve your long-term financial plan, because you are using it to invest, and you are investing for a purpose, just as I said earlier. But in under the bad debt, it is the opposite. It doesn't help you to achieve your financial plan, but rather it only gives you pleasure for the moment. The only thing you enjoy from that bad debt is that pleasure, and it doesn't earn you any money, because you only use it for your pleasure, to feel among, to satisfy your ego. Oh yes, I'm going for a party, so I just have to look good. You buy designer shoes, you get money. Some go to the extent of getting loan just to feel all right, just to feel good. Yes, but at the end of the day, what is it benefit, what are you getting from it? What is it bringing him money to your pocket? So that is why we call it bad debt, because you use it for your luxurious items. Then another one is it it help in your investment. It is being taken for to build up your investment. That is the good debt. The good debt is there to build up your investment, while the bad debt is there just mainly for consumption. That is the difference between it. The good debt there is there for purely investment, while the bad debt is there for just consumption. It's only there for you to consume. You buy this, you buy that, you just want to consume. You are not investing it. The money you are getting from the bad debt is that you don't invest it. You are only using it, you are only consuming it. You are only using it to satisfy your wants, to satisfy your pleasure at that particular moment. So with this very short uh, uh, characteristics that I've given, you understand that in a general sense, in a nutshell, you will see that the good debt is a debt that you use to earn more money to yourself. It's the debt that you use to build up your assets. That is the good debt. While the bad debt is that debt that you take for consumption, that takes away money from you. So that is the bad debt. The good debt is the one that builds your asset column, is that builds your investment, is that one that help you to earn more money, is that one that help you to fulfill your financial plan. That is the good debt. But that one that you take to go and consume, buy furnitures for your house, you buy personal car, you buy wristwatch, you buy designers clothes, all those ones, they are purely bad debt, because it has no bearing to your asset, it has no bearing to your investment. There's no way it will build up your investment, but rather it is only taking money away from your account. It is only taking money away from your account. So it is advisable that you consider the good debt. If you must take loan, let it be loan that you will use for investment. Don't take loan to get luxurious things. Don't take loan to go and start buying some designers clothes or designer shoes. You don't need that. I talked about how to manage your finance in one of my videos, and I gave out a simple rule, the 50-35-15 rule. That rule, simple as it is, very, very important and very key. If you are able to follow that rule effectively, it goes a long way to help you manage your finance. Yes, you don't need to collect loan. Make do with what you have. What you have is more than enough. At times, it is your emotions that will make you be pushing you to go and get some things that you don't need. Make do with what you have. Don't copy anybody. Don't look at Mr. B. Don't look at Mr. C. Make do with what is available for you to do and invest. Think of how you will multiply. Talk about the mindset of the rich and the mindset of the poor. The rich is always looking at, what do I have available? What is in my hands? What can I do with this amount of money that I have? How can I multiply this amount of money that is in my hand? How can I multiply this 500,000 naira to 1 million? How can I multiply this 1 million to 1.5 million? That is the mindset of the rich. Not always thinking of how to spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. If you spend it and it's finished, where will you get another money to spend? So in a nutshell, the good debt is the debt that you get to build up your assets. So you can see that collecting loan or being on debt is not a sin, it is not wrong. If only you are using it to build up your assets, if only you are using it to create wealth for your generation, if only you are using it to make investments. And before you go to the extent of getting money to use for investment, you must have understood what that investment is about. And I talked about the three guiding questions to investment. I talked about it in one of my live stream. You must understand the business, very important. You must ensure your principal is protected. You must have seek professional advice on that business that you want to venture into. It is very key, it is very important to take note of all these things. It will help you to go a long way. So good debt is those debt that you will get to improve your earnings, to build your assets, to invest, to plan financially, to achieve your financial plan. So good debt build up your asset, it increase your earnings, but bad debt takes away money from you. Bad debt takes away money from your pocket. Yes, that is the difference, the two major difference between it. Good debt puts you money to your pocket, bad debt take money away from your pocket. Another characteristics is that the good debt is a debt that you can comfortably and you can afford to pay it without any financial stress. That's good debt. Good debt you can pay comfortably without any stress. But bad debt, you struggle to pay it. When it comes to bad debt, you struggle because you have used it for consumption. So you will begin to, it's from your hard-earned money, you will begin to see how you pay it up. But in terms of good debt, remember you use it for your business, so you are going to make profit from it. Maybe you collected 1 million and you added it to your business. You are going to make returns from it. So though the returns you get from it, you will use it to pay up that loan or that debt that you've collected. So you can see the distinct differences between the good debt and the bad debt. The good debt brings in money to your account, the bad debt takes money away from your pocket because you didn't use it for investment, rather use it to buy luxurious items for yourself or for your loved ones. So that is it. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section. And please, as you get connected, please give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb up as you get connected. Thank you.